Over the last few decades, Japan has become home to one of the largest populations of people living well into their 80s, 90s, and even past 100. These elders are not just surviving. Many are still walking independently, tending their gardens, and enjoying daily life with surprising strength and grace. So what's their secret? Yes, food and community matter, but researchers and doctors agree. Movement is the missing piece most people overlook, and not the kind of movement you see in gyms or fitness classes. Instead, these are gentle, purposeful daily practices passed down through generations. They take only minutes a day, yet they keep joints flexible, muscles strong, and balance steady, the very things that protect independence as we age. Today, we'll explore 6 of these simple Japanese movements that anyone over 60 can begin right now. Each one builds health in a unique way, and the last one, often practiced with nothing more than a towel, may surprise you with its powerful impact. If you're over 60, or you care about staying active and independent as you grow older, this video is for you. The next 25 minutes, we'll walk through 6 proven daily movements that Japanese elders have quietly relied on for decades. These are not intense workouts or complicated routines. They are small, mindful actions that protect balance, support strong legs, keep the mind sharper, and maintain confidence in everyday life. Why does this matter? Because after the age of 60, the risks of falls, stiffness, and memory decline begin to rise. But research, from places like Harvard and Japan's National Institute of Health, shows that the right movements can slow or even reverse much of this decline. That means more freedom to enjoy your family, more energy for hobbies, and less fear of losing independence. Think of this video as a gentle guide. Each section will introduce one movement, explain why it matters, and show you how to do it safely at home. Stick with us until the end, because the final movement is often called the longevity exercise by Japanese elders themselves. Before we dive in, I'd love to hear from you. How old are you? And where in the world are you watching from? Drop a quick comment below. It inspires our community and helps us share wisdom across generations. Sampo, intentional slow walking in Japan. One of the most common sights in the morning or evening is elders walking slowly through gardens, parks, or even quiet neighborhood streets. This isn't a rushed walk to get somewhere. It's called sampo, an intentional mindful walk that blends movement with relaxation. For Japanese elders, it's as much a daily ritual as having tea. Why is this simple habit so powerful? First, slow walking naturally calms the cardiovascular system. It lowers heart rate and helps regulate blood pressure without putting strain on the joints. Second, every step trains what doctors call proprioception, your body's ability to sense where it is in space. That's what keeps you from stumbling or losing balance when the ground is uneven. Finally, slow walking reinforces joint health by creating gentle contact with the earth and encouraging fluid movement. Research suggests that seniors who practice mindful walking regularly show a 20–30% reduction in fall risk compared to those who walk casually or not at all. That means something as basic as sampo can make the difference between moving confidently and becoming fearful of walking outside. Here's how to do it correctly. Breathe in for 2 steps. Hold that breath for the next 2 steps. Then breathe out slowly over 4 steps. This rhythm naturally slows the body and quiets the mind. As you step, let your foot roll from heel to toe, keeping your posture upright, shoulders relaxed, and eyes about 6 feet ahead. Avoid staring at the ground. It throws off balance. Start with just 10 minutes a day in a safe, quiet place. Over time, you can extend to 20 or even 30 minutes. And here's an important note. Avoid treadmills in the beginning. They change your natural walking mechanics and don't train your balance the same way real ground does. This is why sampo is more than just exercise. It's a moving meditation that strengthens body and mind, giving seniors not only health but also peace in each step. Radio calisthenics, 3-minute daily flow. If you visit Japan early in the morning, you will often see groups of people, children, office workers, and especially elders, gathered in parks or community centers, moving in rhythm to soft music or spoken instructions on the radio. This routine is called radio taiso, or radio calisthenics, and it has been part of Japanese daily life for nearly a century. Unlike Western exercise programs that often focus on intensity or muscle building, Radio Taiso is about continuous, gentle motion. The goal is not to sweat heavily, but to wake up the entire body in just a few minutes. Each movement flows into the next, helping joints loosen, muscles warm up, and circulation improve. Why does this matter for older adults? As we age, joints can stiffen overnight, and the body's natural lubrication, synovial fluid, slows down. Without gentle movement in the morning, that stiffness can last all day. Research suggests that light, dynamic routines like Radio Taiso improve joint mobility and circulation by up to 25% in older participants, reducing both discomfort and the risk of falls. Here's a simple version you can try. Raise both arms slowly overhead, stretching tall. Twist gently side to side, keeping hips facing forward. March in place, lifting knees comfortably. Circle your arms forward and back, loosening the shoulders. Bend into shallow squats, only as far as feels good. Finish with a gentle forward fold, letting arms dangle. The whole sequence lasts about 3 minutes. The key is to move continuously, without straining, almost as if your body is gliding through warm honey. Done daily, this short flow increases flexibility, improves posture, and boosts blood flow to the brain. A natural morning energizer without the need for caffeine. Radio Taiso may look simple, but its power lies in its consistency. Practice daily. It helps seniors greet each day with energy, balance, and a sense of lightness that lasts well beyond those 3 minutes. If this helped you, please like and subscribe to Wisdom in Old Age. For Deep Squat, the everyday mobility secret. In many parts of the world, squatting is something children do naturally, but adults often lose the ability as they age. In Japan, however, it remains a part of daily life. Elders often squat while tending gardens, preparing food, or simply resting outdoors. This simple posture, called the deep squat, is more than just a cultural habit. It's a powerful tool for preserving long-term mobility. Why does it matter so much? A deep squat encourages hip and ankle flexibility, two areas that tend to stiffen the fastest after 60. It also engages the pelvic floor muscles, which play a key role in bladder control and core stability. Finally, when you sink into a squat, your spine naturally decompresses, easing pressure that builds from hours of sitting in chairs. The long-term payoff is remarkable. Studies suggest that populations who regularly practice squatting as part of daily life have lower rates of hip replacements and maintain independence longer because their joints remain more adaptable. Being able to get down to the ground and rise again isn't just an exercise. It's a test of independence. Here's how to practice safely if it's new to you. Start by standing with your back near a wall for support. Lower yourself slowly into a squat, keeping heels grounded. If your heels lift, place a folded towel under them for balance. Hold for just 10-15 seconds at first, then rise back up. Over time, work toward holding for 30-60 seconds. Practical integration makes it easier. Try squatting briefly while gardening, picking something up from the floor, or even while waiting for the kettle to boil. These everyday moments become opportunities to train strength and flexibility without setting aside special workout time. The deep squat is often called the everyday mobility secret because it keeps the body supple in the most practical way. Practiced consistently, it reduces stiffness, strengthens vital support muscles, and preserves the ability to move with independence. One of the greatest gifts of healthy aging. Single leg standing. Tiny practice. Big balance gains one of the simplest movements. Japanese elders' practice daily is also one of the most powerful. Standing on one leg. It might not look impressive, but this small act directly trains the body's balance systems. The 3 key networks that keep us upright. Proprioception, our sense of body position. The vestibular system in the inner ear, which controls equilibrium. And vision, the way our eyes anchor us in space. When all 3 work together, balance feels natural. But after 60, these systems can weaken, making falls more likely. Research suggests that older adults who train single-leg balance daily can cut their fall risk nearly in half compared To those who don't, that's a massive benefit for a practice that takes less than 2 minutes a day. Here's how to start safely. Stand near a sturdy chair or countertop for support. Lift one foot gently off the ground and hold the position for 30 seconds. Keep your eyes focused on a steady point ahead of you. Switch sides and repeat. As balance improves, you can progress gradually. Try closing your eyes for a few seconds. Place a folded towel under your standing foot to challenge stability. Add gentle head turns side to side while keeping posture upright. The beauty of this exercise is that it fits seamlessly into daily life. You can stand on one leg while brushing your teeth, waiting for the kettle to boil, or even watching television. These hidden practice moments turn ordinary routines into powerful training sessions for balance. This is why single leg standing is sometimes called a longevity marker in balance research. Being able to hold steady on one foot is strongly linked with independence, fall resistance, and even longer life expectancy. It's a tiny practice with truly big gains, and it can start today, right where you are. 2. Getting down and up from the floor. An everyday full-body workout. Imagine this. You're sitting on the floor with your grandchildren, laughing and playing. The fun continues until it's time to stand up. If getting back up feels like climbing a mountain, you're not alone. That simple act, moving from floor to standing, tests nearly every system in your body. Strength, balance, flexibility, even mental planning. Researchers have noted that the ability to rise from the floor, with little or no support, is linked with overall longevity. Now, this doesn't mean you need to jump up like a teenager, but it does highlight how valuable this practice is for long-term independence. Why is it so powerful? Floor transitions require coordinated effort between your legs, core, arms, and brain. You're not just working muscles. You're training the ability to sequence movements, anticipate your body's position, and adapt if something feels unsteady. It's both a physical and cognitive workout disguised as a simple, everyday act. Start where you are. If lowering all the way to the floor feels daunting, begin with a supported version. Place a sturdy stool or low chair nearby. Slowly lower yourself using your hands and the stool for guidance, and then rise back up. Over time, reduce how much support you use. Move toward placing just one hand on the floor, then eventually try standing without assistance. Always ensure you're practicing on a safe surface. A carpet, mat, or rug provides cushioning in case of slips. One way to make this practice feel natural is to connect it to moments of daily life. If your culture or family allows, try having tea while sitting on the floor once in a while. Or when grandchildren come over, get down on their level to play. Then use it as an opportunity to practice your transition back up. Over weeks and months, these tiny repetitions add up to remarkable improvements in strength and confidence. So the next time you're tempted to stay in your chair, try the floor instead. It's not just a movement, it's a quiet test of your resilience, preparing you for many more years of mobility and independence. 1. Towel twist. 2 minutes that change everything. We've saved this movement for last. Not because it's the hardest, but because it carries a kind of quiet magic. Think of it as the centerpiece of this whole practice. For just 2 minutes a day, this small ritual can unlock surprising changes in how your body feels, how steady you stand, and even how calm your mind rests. Why does something so simple matter so much? At its heart, the towel twist uses a principle called isometric tension. You're pulling on a towel, but the towel doesn't stretch. Instead, your own muscles provide resistance against each other. This activates the deep stabilizers of your core and spine, the muscles that hold you upright, steady your balance, and protect your back. At the same time, the gentle twisting motion massages nerves along your spine and can nudge the vagus nerve, which plays a role in calming the body and regulating heart rhythm. What do studies suggest? Research indicates that isometric core exercises improve posture, reduce fall risk, and support better breathing. Early evidence also suggests that rotational isometrics, like towel twists, may have positive effects on blood pressure and stress by gently stimulating the body's relaxation pathways. While we shouldn't see it as a cure-all, the payoff is clear. Consistent practice brings tangible benefits. How to do it? Take a medium-length towel and roll it up. Hold it with both hands at shoulder width. Imagine gently pulling it outward, creating steady tension. While keeping that tension, slowly rotate your torso to one side. Hold for a count of 3 seconds. Breathe out during the twist, then breathe in as you return to center. Repeat to the other side. That's one cycle. Even just 5 or 6 cycles can feel surprisingly powerful. Variations for every level. Beginner. Stay seated in a chair. Light tension and make the twists small. Intermediate. Stand tall with feet hip-width apart, adding deeper rotations. Advanced. Try holding the twist for 5 to 6 seconds, or even practice lying on your back with knees bent for a different challenge. When to do it? Here's the beauty. It takes just 1 minute in the morning and 1 minute in the evening. Think of it as bookends for your day. Over time, you can progress by adding more cycles, deeper twists, or longer holds. Safety and common mistakes. Never force the rotation. Your spine should feel gently wrung out, not strained. Avoid arching your lower back or shrugging your shoulders. Keep the movement smooth, not jerky, and always maintain steady breathing. It's rare to find one exercise that touches strength, stability, breathing, and nervous system health all at once. Yet the towel twist does exactly that in just 2 minutes. Try it consistently, and you may be surprised at how such a humble practice changes everything. Summary: a simple daily routine you can start today. We've explored 8 unique movements, each with its own role in keeping your body strong, your balance steady, and your mind clear. Let's take a moment to quickly recap. Number 6. Sampo slow walking, gentle. Intentional walking that calms the heart and trains balance. Number 5. Radio calisthenics. A 3-minute daily flow to keep joints mobile and blood circulating. Number 4. Deep squat rest. Unlocks hip and ankle mobility while supporting spinal health. Number 3. Single leg standing. A small practice with big balance and fall prevention benefits. Number 2. Floor transitions. Build strength, coordination, and independence by training you to get down and back up with confidence. 1. Towel twist. The powerful 2-minute core and spine stabilizer that ties it all together. So, how do you bring this into your day without overwhelm? Here's a simple routine to follow. Morning sequence, 10-12 minutes. Start your day with radio calisthenics, followed by single leg standing while brushing your teeth. Then move into towel twist for just 1 focused minute. Finally, take a short Sampo walk around your home or garden. Evening micro workouts, 10 minutes total. Before dinner, drop into a few rounds of the deep squat rest, using a wall or towel under your heels if needed. Spend a few minutes practicing floor transitions on a mat or carpet for safety. End your evening with another round of towel twists to calm the body and settle your breathing before bed. This balanced mix takes less than 25 minutes across the day but works on every system that matters after 60. Strength, flexibility, cardiovascular health, and brain-body coordination. By turning these into simple daily habits, you're not just exercising, you're protecting independence, boosting balance, and investing in sharper thinking for years to come. Start small, change how you age. The secret isn't about doing everything perfectly, it's about starting small. Even if you pick just one of these movements today, you'll already be giving your body and mind a gift for tomorrow. Over time, small steps become powerful habits. I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments which movement you're going to try first, and share your age and city so we can celebrate this journey together. If this video inspired you, please give it a like and subscribe to Wisdom in Old Age for more practical tips to stay strong, sharp, and independent. Together we can make aging not something to fear,